Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to Train Simulator 2021. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Class 387 Enhancement Pack by Armstrong Powerhouse. We're sat here at Luton and we're going to be running a service through to Sevenoaks. It's a semi-express, so hopefully we'll get up to some speed and see what this can do. So we'll get the cab set up first of all, and of course the first thing that you'll notice here is obviously it's got the newer version of the TPWS, so we get the woman saying TPWS and AWS operational. Now that's something that obviously the Class 377 Enhancement Pack does not feature. We've also got a different door alarm sound, which is jolly nice. Oh, there's another chap coming in here. Hello. Oh, isn't that just nice? Oh, it's lovely. You see, I much prefer these to the Class 700s, which of course replace them. I do like a good Electrostar. Yeah, see? Now, this can be yours for the retail price of £16.99, but as it is essentially a Class 377, you know, that's a little bit different, you do get it at a reduced price if you've already bought the Class 377 Enhancement Pack. Now, £16.99 is the full price. If you bought the other version, you do get it for £11.99. Now, let's have a look. What's our destination code? Does it tell us? Destination blank. Where are we going? Sevenoaks. We'll try the whole F8. Is that? Oh yeah, that's going to work for us, isn't it? Well, it's going to work for us if it has Sevenoaks in, of course. If it doesn't, then that's going to make us feel rather silly, isn't it? Ah, Sevenoaks. There we go. So yeah, Electrostars. Personally, I really like them. I always have liked Electrostars. What this also comes with is a functional passenger view. Look at that. Can we? Oh yeah, there we go. Those wonderful ironing board seats. I mean, this is a southern interior, isn't it? It's pretty much exactly the same as the southern interior. Does that work? Nope, sadly not. It lights up though, so you know, funky. But yes, what you'll also notice is that unlike the 377 Enhancement Pack, they've actually remodelled the windows. Ah, lovely. Look at that. Nice. And the doors, you can see those. They actually sound exactly like a like one of the stocks, the London Underground stocks. Right, let's bang it in full power because I'm not happy that this chap is racing away in front of us. Not happy with that. Look at that. Where does he think he's going? No, he's got a Gatwick Express on the back. Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, you're too busy racing him there, Joe. No, we're overtaking him. Yep, that's because you're speeding. Jolly nice. Oh, look at that. I mean, this is just ace. And I mean, the fact that on the AI ones as well, it's scrolling. I know that's not a new feature to Train Simulator, but I just really like that, you know. Come on. Oh, I'm not happy with the fact he's catching. He's gaining on us. Well, to be fair, he's leaving us behind for dead, isn't he? Look at that. Just whizzing off. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What have I done there? How do we... I appear to have accidentally popped us in edit mode. And, yeah. Turns out Control and E edits the scenario. Yeah. I wasn't meaning to do that. So is he an express service then? I thought that we were the semi-fast service. Apparently not. Oh, what's this coming the other way? If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a Capital Connect 377. Wow, there's quite a bit of AI stock then on this, isn't there? And of course, the route we're doing is the Dovetail Games London to Bedford. Oh, we've left us behind. I was really hoping that we'd win that one. I don't know. Have we got like a? Got to look at that. You can't deny whether you are an Electrostar lover or hater. It is a seriously good-looking train. It really is. I've always thought they've just looked really smart. I really have, and Armstrong Powerhouse have done this very well. I don't know if it's a completely new model. I've cocked up that approach. You can tell I've not been playing Train Simulator in a little while. Yeah. But yes, I've always really liked the Electrostar. I thought they were a good looking train. The 387s are not particularly comfortable to travel on for long distance. Oh, we've cocked that up, haven't we? Never mind. Let's have a look. I love that. I absolutely love that. Of course, they've got the different sounds, haven't they, to the 377s? I believe they've also got a slightly different camera arrangement here. I don't actually know how the cameras can see anything, because they've put that huge, great big thing there. You know, like, oh yeah, let's put a camera up. Actually, no, hang on, I think that's to deflect the sun. So maybe that's there on purpose. Yes, of course it is. Don't be an idiot. There'll be one on the other side as well. No, there won't. There'll be one down this end of the carriage. Yeah, it's to deflect the sun off the top. Idiot. I mean, it just really is smart. It really, really is smart. It also comes with a load of liveries. We get some... what's this? Thameslink. We get Thameslink, we've got Gatwick Express, we've got some Southern 377s. And do you know what's really, really nice about it is the fact that they've already done a 377 enhancement pack. And so they technically in this didn't have to... Oh, hang on, oh, it's all going pear-shaped now. What have I done? Oh! Disaster. Right, there we go. They didn't have to include the Southern, you know, so I think that it's quite nice that they did. We've also got different types of seating inside. These are the infamous ironing board seats. Nobody enjoys travelling on them. But I guess the reason is, you know, one thing that I think passengers, they do trash the trains. You know, if you look at some of the trains after a Saturday night, they're just absolutely trashed. And so they've probably gone with these uncomfortable seats just because they're just so easy to wipe down. You know, vomit, beer, alcohol in general that's spilt isn't going to sink into those things, is it? You know, it just isn't. I'm loving the run sounds as well. You really do get a good sensation of speed. What year is this meant to be? Did it say? It probably did say. Oh, I've cocked that up. You see, this is going not very well, isn't it? Because if you're going to have the DSD on, Joe, you need to be in the driver's cab. That's how it works. For goodness sake. Oh, we're going to be late now, aren't we? I'd probably need to report that to control, but I don't think that we have time, so let's just bang it in full power, in the hope that the wheel slip protection doesn't go off, because yes, it features wheel slip protection as well. We'll bang it in full power and hope for the best. So yes, what else does this feature? We've covered the fact it's got the 377/6, 377/7, 379 and 387, so you've got quite a selection to choose from. 8 liveries, newly modelled external window frames, that's the circular windows. Well, not circular, but, you know, rounded, rather than the old fixed glazing, which is more traditional on the original 377s. Improved cab visuals with new shading, weathering, and reflections. Ooh, nice. And of course, these can do 110 miles an hour, can't they? 387s? Yes. Lovely. Detailed internal and external audio. We don't particularly expect any different from Armstrong Powerhouse, really, do we? I mean, it's one thing they've always been good at. Audio is what they are good at. I mean, do we not have speed set? I mean, the buttons there. Do we actually not have speed set? That's very disappointing that we don't. Never mind. You kind of imagine, I mean, these 387s were built for Thameslink, weren't they, before the 700s were a thing. So you kind of imagine on kind of long distance, not high speed, but long distance interurban runs, that speed set would be a logical decision. Now what does that mean? It says coast on the speeder. DAS suppressed auto. So maybe we do have like a... Maybe we do have a feature. But, yeah, they're not operative. What are you? Shoes up, pan down? Oh, clever. We've also got the train management system. We've already had a little fiddle with that on the left. GSMR, driver only operation. And we've also got a forward-facing camera. Apparently you can, yeah, it's quite loud, but apparently you can see the light on the top, and we've also got the forward-facing light just there. That's for the camera. It's yeah, so there's a lot of features in this. I mean, I personally really like the 387. I like the subclasses, the amount of different subclasses of Electrostar, how they're all ever so slightly different. I really do like this. Again, 3 scenarios, that's what you can usually expect from an Armstrong Powerhouse Enhancement Pack. Are we stopping at Harpenden? I don't know if we're stopping at Harpenden. I mean, this is so much better. We've driven down here on my channel before. We have. Have you not watched it? Well, go back and watch it. I did a full Thameslink run, if you remember, from Bedford all the way to Brighton in a 387. It was a good livery at the time, but obviously this is going to replace it. But yeah, we did a full run all the way down, and this is so much better than the you know, the 387 Imposter, which was you know, it was just standing in. It was a repaint for a 377. It was. Oh look, that's a much better stop. Much better indeed. Yeah, we were meant to depart a minute ago, so I reckon we're going to fail this scenario, you know. What's going on there? Why are all the lights off in the middle coaches? That's very strange. Very, very bizarre indeed. Yeah, I reckon we're going to get a big fat X next to that. We'll close the doors before boarding's finished. It's a bit naughty. There we go. We're not going to get a complete for this scenario, but never mind. That was partially my fault because I forgot about the whole DSD thing. Yeah. Oh well. Right, next up, St Albans City. I'm yet to see where the Semi-Express comes in, but I'm sure that that's further down. I mean, it has to be said, these things are so easy to drive. From a simulation point of view, they just are really, really easy to drive. They're not difficult, are they? You know, you just shut the doors, bang them in full power. I'm a little bit, not disappointed, but Armstrong Powerhouse always seem to be trying to push the boundaries on, you know, what can be done. And I was kind of hoping that with this, we'd have functional CCTV by now. I mean, maybe it's impossible. Oh, there we go. We'll make sure we don't miss that this time. Maybe it's not possible. You know, maybe it's never going to be possible. But it would be quite nice when you open the doors for this to display some sort of an image. It'd be nice if they'd find a way to actually get that linked up to those cameras. Again, probably not possible. That'll be why they've not done it. But it'd be great if they could find a way. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then you could actually watch people getting on and off. I know they don't actually get on and off, do they, on trains in 2021? That's something that we'll have to wait for. It's Trains in World where they get on and off the train, isn't it? Which allegedly, apparently, I know that this isn't Trains in World, but apparently Armstrong Powerhouse they've done the 387 for the new Trains in World rush hour thing. That's coming, the DLC London to Brighton. So fingers crossed, that's a good one. They've already got a 377, haven't they? So yeah, 377s and 387s whizzing up and down the Brighton Main Line in Trains in World 2. I'm quite excited for that, I'm not going to lie. Plus the fact that there's going to be an update where there can be more than like 2 people on the train at once, so you can actually have full and standing peak time trains. That's going to be great. So you get a real sense of, you know, you'll arrive in Brighton, open the doors, and they'll just sort of spill out. Or same again at London Victoria in the morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You know, passenger views with people in them. I mean, that's going to be ace, isn't it? I love this interior view. I can so often. Oh, hang on, there's a 319 there. I can so often sit and drive trains just from the passenger view, like I'm on them, because, again, I don't drive trains, you know, so the only time I experience it is the passenger view. Right, let's get a bit of step 1 braking. We want to ideally make some time up here. Oh, East Midlands HST going the other way. Is the horn different? I'm sure that horn's different to the 377 Enhancement Pack. Does that mean that they've actually gone and redone all the sounds again? Because if they have, that's pretty good, you know, that's dedication to the cause. What's this we're catching up with? Oh, it's a 319 and the sidings. Yeah, because of course some of them do terminate at St Albans City. I might be coming in a bit quick here. Oh look, it's the chap with the Gatwick Express on the back. So did the 12-car services not like stop here, or did they do long train short platform, or? Because I mean, this says 8-car stop. What happens with the 12-car? Do they not come this far up? They must do. There we go. Yeah, so when the doors are open, let's get some things on these screens. It's been too long that we've been staring at black screens. Let's have a look. I mean, these still don't work. I mean, yeah. Who would you ring? What's going to happen when you click it? You know what I mean? Fair play there. We'll get doors shut a little bit early. They close 30 seconds. 30 seconds before departure. There we go. No wheel slip problems for us today. I mean, it's not looking good weather. We may have some problems further down. You know, we can't account for that. Next stop is Radlett. It's a route that I'm not particularly familiar with. You know, the East Midlands kind of section of things. The Midland Main Line, as it is also known. I'm not really familiar with it. I've never travelled on it really. I think only a handful of times. I've always kind of, and this is going to upset some people, of course. We like upsetting people on this channel. But yeah, I've always kind of seen the Midland Main Line as kind of the ugly stepsister of the main lines. You know, I mean, the kind of lesser. It's always been in the shadow of the East Coast and the West Coast, hasn't it? I mean, it doesn't go to Scotland for one. It only goes as far as Sheffield, if you want to be specific. I mean, East Midlands trains did used to run to Leeds. I've not seen that happening for a while. I think that's since the HSTs went. They don't seem to go to Leeds anymore. Hence why the depot at Neville Hill isn't operated by East Midlands anymore, or it isn't going to be from the very near future. It's going to be operated by Northern. But yes, I mean, it's always kind of been dwarfed, hasn't it? You wouldn't go to the north. Even Sheffield, I'd probably go from London to Doncaster on the east coast, and then maybe change and get a Transpennine or a cross country over to Sheffield. I just don't think I'd sit all the way up on the East Midlands. It's just my personal view. What do you think? Do you frequently travel on the Midland Main Line? Have my comments angered you? Have you flown into a rage, flown off the handle even, that I should suggest that the Midland Main Line is not as good? But of course let me know. I'm always interested to hear your comments. So let me know in the comments section below. Let's get some sort of nice... beautiful. It's a fairly basic picture, that, isn't it? But it does the job. Do love a good picture. You know me. I absolutely love that. That kind of whirring, that high-pitched scream of the metal wheels on the rails. It's a sound I've always loved. You just really get the sensation of speed, don't you? You really do. There we go. We'll pop it in step 2. I mean, I was saying earlier that it's so easy to drive. Oh, an East Midlands 222. Hello! I was saying earlier that it's so easy to drive. I mean, I've made a bit of a balls up so far, haven't I? You know, we're dropping the DSD, coming to a stand, being late. Oh, it's an 8 car. We'll just come whirring in step 2. I think we can do that, can't we? I think last time where I've been playing Chat Moss, you obviously, the platforms are a lot shorter than they are here, so you have to kind of come in an awful lot slower than what you do on these, because I mean these could fit 8 car, can't they? Look at them. Oh, stop pausing it, Joe. Stop pausing it. It's because I've gone to a... oh, there it goes. It's because I've gone to a dual monitor setup now, and I keep accidentally clicking on the right monitor, and then that goes ahead and pauses it. I'm like, I don't want you to pause it. Don't pause it. Don't want you to. No. That's quite loud. Oh, it's the DSD. I thought it was... I'm not very good at this. I thought that it was the door closing alarm. Literally, as soon as I pressed R, it started making that noise, which is probably why they put it in neutral when they come to a stand, so they don't have to keep listening to the DSD blaring away. Straight up to speed. We'll move that pesky little mouse cursor out of the way. Oh, is that another 222 coming the other way? Yes, hello. There we go. It's the DSD, Joe, not the door closing alarm. The door closing alarm, of course. Perhaps there'd be a few raised eyebrows if it was going off at 70 miles an hour. God, we're stopping again. Elstree and Boreham Wood this time. Oh, that sounds like an HST. Aha, we've been overtaken by an HST. Lovely. East Midlands HST. Beautiful. That's probably the 0634 off Leeds if it's here at this time. Or maybe it's the 534. Well, yeah, we need to slam on now, because otherwise we're not going to stop at Elstree and Boreham Wood, are we? It doesn't feel quite right that they're missing from the East Midlands fleet now, does it? I've always liked the HST, not so much as I do the Class 91. You know, on the East Coast I always preferred the 91 and Mark 4s, but I have always admired the HST. I've always thought they were a very comfortable ride, although that's not really the HST, is it? That's more the Mark 3s. Got a 4-car stop board? Do they run 4 cars around here? Well, they must do, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't need a 4-car stop board, but Christ, I thought every train in London was at least 8 carriages long, any less than that. Whoa, be up in arms. I like the fact that on this Armstrong Powerhouse add-on, it's very much like the 377 pack where you press T to satisfy Train Simulator you've arrived, but you also press U to open the doors on the left, and I'm a real fan of that because, of course, if you're not familiar with how the doors are opened, I mean, I myself am a conductor, there are always 2 red buttons together, so you can't accidentally press them and fly the doors open. You have to press 2 together, and so pressing 2 together on the keyboard is, you know, it's quite satisfying. You know, you're pressing them both together at the same time. I like it. It's such a simple, insignificant little thing, but it's just quite nice to do. It feels right. You should open the door with 2 fingers, and that's not an innuendo as much as it sounds like it might be. Right, West Hampstead Thameslink. Bloody hell, 9 miles away. So maybe this is where the semi-fast section of our journey comes into it. I mean, yeah, a whole 7 minutes nearly until the next stop. And we have no speed set. What's that all about? Well, it's full steam ahead. It's, yeah. We appear to be in darkness. Should we just ease off on the old throttle there so we don't go above 75 just yet? There we go. Flat out again. Oh, 387 going the other way. You'd expect to see a lot of them about. Oh, look, a 12 car. Maybe the 12 cars just do the express stuff, you know, and all the with the shorter platforms. I mean, they have selective door opening, don't they? So I mean, the 12 car stuff could stop at all these little places. I mean, 12 cars seems to be the longest that we have on Britain's railways. I wonder, and I do honestly wonder this. What's stopping it from being 13 car or 14 car? You know, what is stopping a 16 car unit? You know, I'm sure. Oh, hang on, incompetent drivers that can't drive properly and carry on speeding like myself there. Yeah, what's stopping it from being a 16 car? Is it just literally that the terminuses or the termini are too short to accommodate it, or is there some sort of 12 is the magic number? I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to walk through 12 carriages of train, because when you think if you start at the back checking tickets, it's 12 forward and 12 backwards. That's 24 carriages of tickets to check there. It's a lot, isn't it, really? And so could you imagine 16? That's 32 carriages. My lord. Far too many. Far too many. We appear to have a single yellow up ahead. So we'll, yeah, obviously I saw the double yellow earlier. And what it also seems to feature this is the DSD. Oh, hang on, there we go. Well, we'll stay at 80 for now because we've got a double yellow, haven't we? And of course we need to slow down to 60. Goodness only knows why. We'll just err on the side of caution, I think, today. We'll just a bit of notch one, give them a smooth ride, just down to 60, Because, I mean, we're following restrictive aspect signals anyway, aren't we? So, so there's no point racing up to it and slamming on. Because, I mean, if this doesn't change to double yellow, which it's not going to, it hasn't, we need to assume that the next signal's red then, don't we? Oh, straight on. Oh, we're going down. This is why it went to 60. There you go, you can see that now. Oh, there's, is that 377 going the other way? Yeah. First Capital Connect livery and, of course, a Southern livery. I wonder if they have this spectacular interior. Oh, we've even got plug sockets, look. There you go, plug sockets. They weren't there before. I'm sure they weren't. Well, I hadn't noticed them anyway. Are we... See, I'm just kind of treating this like there's a red on the end of the platform, but I thought if we sit at 30, it'll give whatever's in front of us a chance to, you know, to get out of the way. Oh, it's not. There's a banner repeater, look. We can speed up through the platform. Don't know what the station is. Oh, we've got a single yellow. Get back from the edge. Or don't. You know, just do whatever you want. It seems like it's going to be a very leisurely approach into West Hampstead Thameslink and, of course, London St Pancras. Maybe it's maybe it's not the case of, oh, hang on, signal. There we go. We'll get a bit of braking on. Maybe it's not the case of that it's actually really far away. That's why we've had the 7 minutes. Hold on a second. West Hampstead Thameslink. ETA 1849. We've got to stand here for 10 hours. There you go. That can't be right. I think we may have a broken scenario then. You know, 849, 1854. That's definitely not right. Oh, hang on. Well, you've cocked that up again, haven't you? Well, you know, but it's this could be where we, this could be where we, have they not tested the scenarios? I mean, I've got all the requirements. I've had no errors when I started the scenario up. Right, let's go ahead and see what the problem is. Let's consult all our good friend the map. Right, so we're there. Sevenoaks, yes. I'm coming down here. So what's that? The 823. You're stuck. What are you stuck behind? Why are you stuck behind that? Oh, actually, can we see it? Yes, we can. It's a 319. Okay, right. So you're basically stuck at what was a green signal back here and is now a red signal. Okay. Not entirely sure what's happening there. Again, I feel... Right, let's go for it. We'll see if we can get past it. Of course we can't get past it. Are you an absolute idiot? Of course you can't get past it. What are you going to do? Fly? I'm surprised that no kind of TPWS came on there. You know, you just, oh yeah, we're just going past it. Never mind. Red signals don't mean anything to us. Let's go for the old creep up approach. See if that can get us. Nope. Another 377 with its lights off. Maybe they're just doing their bit for the environment, saving on a bit of the old electric. Right, so we've got a 319 in the way. I wonder if they can couple together. Do you reckon they can? I don't think they can. But I mean, we're kind of stuck, aren't we, really? Because, I mean, he won't move out the way. So let's see. I reckon that they're probably completely different types of couplers. Will Train Simulator let us couple together? Yes, it will! Wow! It will let us couple together. Right, okie dokie. Well, we're continuing on. I'm sorry, but I've been promised St Pancras. And we are at the wrong end. Right, other end. Right, it appears that we are now driving a Class 319. Don't know how this is going to work. There we go. No, hang on. There we go. Is that forward? No. That's very bizarre. The controls all appear to be a bit weird with this, but I've been promised Luton. Like I say, right, brakes off. I think I'm going to have to drive this with the old. Oh no, hang on. We're off to Luton. Telling you that now. Right, brakes. No, come off. Power. This is very strange, isn't it? I don't believe that this is. Oh, for goodness' sake! Stop clicking off the thing. I don't believe this is a thing ever been done before. But we're off. There we go. Look at that. So we've got a Thameslink 319, another Thameslink, but an X Capital Connect 319. We've got a 387 and another 387. There we go. Wasn't I just ranting about why can't 16 coach trains happen in this country? Well, we are about to find out. We've performed a rescue mission, an unexpected rescue mission. I'm sorry if you were the stopping service, but we have decided today that we're not stopping. We're doing a semi-express. There's an HST stopped here for some reason. What are you? Cricklewood. Do they stop at Cricklewood? I don't know. Look at that. Hey, there we go. Oh, hang on. Hang on. It's not working. Right. None of these seem to work. Where's the? Now, are you emergency braking me? It would appear so. That's really infuriating. Oh dear, the wires appear to have fallen down. That's why. Oh, how unfortunate. What was happening there? Maybe that's why. Is it because the wires have come down? They look like the wires have come down then. Oh, this scenario is really broken, unless I'm not meant to be coupled to this and this has broken it further. Right, there we go. Full power. We're still going to London. Telling you that now. We are getting to London. I don't care what they say. Where is this train going? Harpenden. Isn't that the other direction? Yeah. Oh well. We're continuing. Let's get the F4, because if we're driving it like this, then, you know, I want it to be, because for some reason when we've coupled to the 319, my keyboard shortcuts don't work anymore, so we're going to have to drive it like this. But I'm telling you now, we are getting to, I can't even remember where we're going in all the excitement. St Pancras! St Pancras. Right, bit of braking. Oh, hang on, that's just step 2, please. Now I wonder if when I release the doors on the 319, will it release the doors on the 387? I wonder if they talk to each other. I mean, this is completely impossible. In real life, this could not happen. This is just Train Simulator, essentially just being a bit crap. I don't think that Train Simulator really kind of understands different couplers. We're coming in way too late here. But of course this is like the old British Rail style. Is it called a tight lock coupler? Is that what they call them? Whereas of course this will have some form of it's not a Schaffenberg, what are they? Downers. No, we've not got a 16-car stop board. Just stop. Right. Go. Has it opened them? No, it hasn't. Oh, very clever. Which means that none of the passengers... Yeah, none of the passengers in our 387 can get off here. But, oh, for goodness sake. I feel like we should... Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. I was going to say, I feel like we should kind of move to the cab and release the doors, but then that's going to release the doors of all the coaches not on the platform. Nope, never mind. Right, doors are closing. I'm suitably impressed that it's let us do this, you know, I really am. Right, power. They don't seem to talk to each other. I mean, is this train actually powering? It must be, because a 319 cannot move this fast. A 319 could not drag 8 carriages of 387 and move this quick. It just couldn't. Right, so, next stop, St Pancras, Thameslink A. Look at that. Beautiful. There's probably a reason that, I just think that they've maybe not checked. There was probably a mad rush to get this out. And they've just probably missed it. You know, it happens. It happens. I'm sure that they'll update their, obviously being one of the first to download this, because it's only been out a couple of hours by the time I'd oh, hang on. Yeah, focus, Joe. So I imagine people would have picked up on this and they'd have released a bug fix, a patch, if you will. But yeah, I've been one of the first to download it. I'm, of course, one of the first to spot it. So, yeah. Right. Yep, down to 50, because we're coming into our terminus station, aren't we? Yes. Right, yeah, 50 down to 30, so we'll just pop a bit of... Oh, hang on. Oh, click, 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 click. No, why are you not... Oh, there we go. I think, yeah, emergency brake. Oh, it wouldn't let me click it. I'll have to click the red, not the red button, the yellow button. In future. Yep, if we can take the brakes off and whack it back into full power, please. Oh, hang on. I'm not going to enjoy this kind of going downhill kind of a deal. I'm not going to enjoy this at all. Because I seem to remember that you have to keep braking, taking the brake off, taking the brake on, taking the brake off. Let's, how do we, can we, oh, there we go, take that off. Right, so we're just pottering along at 30 then. until the end of the video. Because of course, to go underground, as you see here, it's quite a steep downhill section, isn't it? And we oh look, there we go. We're still on the 387. Hello, lovely. They're all furious because they couldn't get off at the last station. And I don't think you're going to be able to get off at the next station either, St Pancras. Actually, what we'll do at St Pancras is we'll skip to the middle cab. And we'll let them off ourselves. Well, wasn't this eventful? You know, you don't get excitement like this on just any old channel. I'm not looking forward to this downhill bit, because I'm going to have to just keep basically just flicking the release on and off, on and off, on and off. Right, there we go. Throttle off, because I feel that we don't need you for the rest of the video now. We can just coast down into St Pancras. I mean, we've broken several rules. We've passed the signal at danger. We've coupled to a train that it's not physically possible to couple to. And yeah, now I imagine we're probably going to be speeding. We've missed the DSD several times, we've missed the AWS. If I was a driver, I would be hauled in front of some management for some pretty probing questions after this particular day at the office. There we go, and on. It's a shame you can't come down a little bit quicker. I'm sure there's a reason why, but, you know, kind of London Underground kind of can do like 45. I know only in the central section it does like more 30, but it does seem very weird just pottering down this hill at 30. It's just a bit odd, isn't it, really? I kind of imagine you could do about 50 and come bombing into the station. There we go, class 319 coming out as well. Hello, I bet that driver's as shocked as I am to see what I've got on the back. There we go, we'll just ease it in. We'll have to go past the signal, really, won't we, to fit everybody on? Or to fit as many on as possible. There we go. We're in. We're here. Right. There we go. 319 has been released. What about the 387? Nope, the 387's doors are still shut, so we'll potter down to here. There we go. We're in the 387 now. Have we released the doors on the 387? Yes, and all the ones hanging off the platform. So that's just another operational error to add to the list of things that have gone diabolically wrong in this scenario. I do believe I'm just getting it through from a Discord server that there has already been an update. I imagine it's probably to fix this. It's probably being pointed out. But do you know what? It's something we don't do every day on this server, on this channel. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a little bit of madness. And there we go. If you have enjoyed it, click that like button and make sure that you subscribe so you never miss out on any train sim action. Normally it's a bit more sensible than what we've done today, but yeah, there we go. 387 Enhancement Pack. I personally really like it. This scenario is going to be fixed, I'm sure, and yeah, really recommend it. Head over to Armstrong Powerhouse, the link's in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Cheerio, goodbye for now.